Good morning and welcome to our homestead. We have got a serious problem that is destroying the stable that is attached to our barn, and we should have taken care of this problem a couple years ago. Let me show you what that is. So as you can see, I've got a huge problem. The tree has not only grown into the side of the barn, it's crushed the rafter, the roofing, the siding. I should have taken care of this a couple years ago. I kept putting it off. I shouldn't have done that. There's so many projects due on the homestead. It is what it is. So now I have to take care of it. But the problem, I can't fell it out this way. Not only is it right up against the side, I'll have to get a rope and kind of pull it and see if I can get the chainsaw in there, but I can't do it anyway. Here's why. Look behind me, right above my head, up here, if you can see it. I don't know if you can see that right there, but those are power lines, and I've done the measurements. I can't bring it straight out toward me and toward the power lines. And it won't come out sideways because it's grown into the roofing, and those two trees are there, and it's entangled up there in those two trees. So even if I take those two trees out, which I probably will anyway, it won't come down. So I have to piece it out. Now, I'm not an arborist, and I'm gonna be up on a ladder and I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna bring it down piece by piece. But this thing has to get down or it's gonna continue to destroy my stable, and that's not a good thing. Let me show you the other problem. It's crazy up here. Look at how many pine needles are up here. This is absolutely destroying the roof. These pine needles are heavy once they accumulate, and when they're wet, they're even heavier. They're totally messing this roof up. I gotta get these trees out of here. Can I take down this entire tree with this little silky saw? Let's find out. So when we're taking down the limbs, I'm gonna lower them down slowly so they don't crash into the roof or crash into my ladder and knock it down, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna show you how to tie that running bowline. There's two ways to do it, but I learned this way from the Essential Craftsman, is just tie your bowline, which is make that overhand loop, come underneath, the rabbit comes out of the hole, rabbit goes around the tree, and rabbit goes back through the hole, cinch it down. There's your bowline knot. So to do the running bowline, some people do it differently, but the Essential Craftsman just showed me how, just take your loop and come through this way. Now you've got a bowline that isn't gonna slip, and you've got your slip knot. So once I top this thing and get it to a manageable height, we're gonna run the chainsaw to see if we can't get down the rest of it. But that's my only solution. If any of you are arborists or have done something like this before, let me know. I'm always willing to learn. I've gotten the top maybe 6 or 7 feet off and some bigger limbs. And so we are going to continue getting some of those bigger limbs out of the way so I can just essentially pull the trunk down. And I'm just going to take it step by step and see how it's going up there. And if I think I'm at a point where I can pull it down, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do any extra work, but I'm going to do it as safely and slowly as possible. So obviously no, I can't take down the entire tree with this little saw, but this thing is a champ. Let me show you what we did. So check it out. I took with that little silky saw about 12 feet off the top of that tree. I also took most of the branches off of that side so they wouldn't get stuck in this tree, and most on the top and the front right there. All right, so as you can see, the tree is buried in the side of the roof right here, and it actually bends back 18 inches to 2 feet. I can't tell, but it's a long distance. I don't think it's going to come out any other way than straight. And the best way for me to do things is actually just take down the other 2 trees. I don't want them here anyway. They're not doing anything for me, and they're just going to be in the way when I try to drop this one. Might as well make it clean, get them all out of here, and take care of business. My border collie Duke wanted to herd the tree as it was falling. They say this breed is smart. I don't know sometimes. That one didn't go quite as planned. Kind of hit some large branches and rolled on its side and rolled back into the siding. Not a big deal. Not a big dent, but that's why you have your escape routes. Unfortunately, I only have one in this case, but it's working out all right so far. Now we got only the problem tree left. So yeah, this is a problem. It's leaning back so far. We've got a good notch in the front and 2 wedges in the back, and the rope has tension on it, and it's just not moving. So we are going to see just how strong this rope is. We're going to give it a solid tug with the tractor and see if it'll go over. Well, that was an adventure, friends. It took a lot to get that tree down because of the way it was leaning. I had to pull it with the tractor the other way, and it was hairy there for a minute, so that's why I didn't get the video, sorry. But it's down, you can see that. I've got all the trees down. Now it's going to be a matter of fixing the rafters and the roof on this stable over here, getting all those pine needles off, which are really, really heavy, and just it pours down water on this side of the stable, so it's completely unusable in the back corner here. We are going to take care of that, but man, I was definitely praying there for a minute because it was not coming down, and I had 4 wedges in. It wasn't going anywhere. So I think the rest of the entire week we're just going to be limbing and bucking everything here. We've got 3 big trees down, and the yard, well, the property is just a mess. There's another one, there's another one. The girls are playing on one over there. So we've got to get this taken care of. It's probably going to take us all week to do it. What you girls doing? What are you doing?
Surprise! How do we get out here?
Hiding in your tree?
How do I get out here?
Go back the way you came.
Like that.
Like that.
Look, what's this? I'm still training him, Dad.
How are you training him?
I taught Didi how to climb a tree.
What you doing, Didi?
I was just trying to get out of there, but I got out of there.
Oh yeah? Well, that's good. Okay. You only play in this one. The other 2 are a little dangerous, okay?
Why are they dangerous?
This one's flat on the ground. The others have limbs under them, and it could roll if one of them breaks. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay, just this one.
Ouch! Look at Ginger. She's cleaning herself.
Hi, kitty, kitty. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Now go check out this video right here, which talks to you about the 11 skills you have to master to be a homesteader. Have a great day. We love you. See you in the next video. Bye.